Welcome back to Andersen Acres. We are here inside for our weekly roundup. We'll be going outside in just a few minutes. And we are going to catch up with everyone, see how everyone's doing this week. First of all, our barred rocks hatched. So we've got a whole bunch of barred rocks in there. Most of them are hatched. I think there's still one zipping, so I can't open the incubator and take anyone out yet. Someone is zipping. We also have eggs full of incubators. Those just went into the incubator last night, and I'm adding quail eggs to them later. These ones go into lockdown, except for the duck eggs that I added. Don't talk about that. I've put more duck eggs. So I've got silkies, I've got quail going into lockdown this week, and then in a month I'm going to have ducks. Don't ask. In here, there are silky and quail eggs going into lockdown the week after those silky and quail eggs go in. So we have lots of chicks hatching, lots of chicks going to be hatching, and yeah, we put duck eggs in because why not? So let's head outside and see how everyone is doing in the great outdoors. I'm not opening this lid. Last time we opened this, I had chicks jump out, and then, yes, little ones. So we have turkeys growing, and I don't want them to jump out because they have had a tendency to do that. If anyone wonders what we're doing with the two big turkeys, there's one of them. We're moving them outside tonight. They're going to go in the barn, hang out because they're just too big. So in here are turkeys. Yes, Turk. That's Turk. In here are turkeys, and our turkeys are doing famously. We have all the turkeys we could ever desire. They are beautiful turkeys. I love them. Yes. Yes. So, yep. Turkeys are doing well. Over here we've got smaller silkies and a whack ton of quail. Yeah, there's a whack ton of quail. And we're going to have more quail, but we're going to have to sell most of our quail. Yes, Turk. Okay, I will take you with me. I know. Turk is very affectionate and he needs people. Anyway. Not the point, but yeah, so we have a lot of silkies and quail in here. We have Turk in here, who you can certainly tell is a boy. We're not sure what her name is. She's a female, significantly smaller than Turk, and she doesn't have the snoot developing the way he does. Hers is very small. And the other ones are a little bit too young to figure out who's a boy and who's a girl. Yeah, so a little bit too young to figure out who's a boy and a girl. But Turk is definitely a boy, and the other one's definitely a girl. We haven't named her yet, just named Turk. Anyway, that is it for the inside of the baby barn. Let us go check on some chickens, if we can find them. There's no chickens in the barn. That's no good. Actually, that's totally fine. The chickens are currently, all of them, even the little ones, are in the bush. Yeah, I sometimes hear a crow, and I actually, through those trees, can see a few of them. Yeah, I can see a few of them in the bush. That's what they do. They are free-ranging chickens. They are not always going to be in the barn, because that's not where they're locked in. I can still hear Turk. He's over there. Still hear him. While we're here, we might as well catch up with Miss Arwen, who is doing fantastic, and Shadowfax, who's eating his hay and doesn't really care that I'm here. Right, Butthead? Right? He's like, what? He's a little cleaner. He's a little bit cleaner because the rain seems to have knocked it off a little bit, at least for a few days. So, hopefully, cross your fingers, hopefully it doesn't pour this week, though they are predicting rain in a couple of days. I'm kind of done with rain. I'm so mad about rain. I'm over it. Anyway, hopefully it does not rain. Hopefully. Cross your fingers. Hopefully it doesn't rain. So we don't have any adult chickens on film this week because they're all in the bush and it's wood tick season, and I'm not going to go traipsing through the bush to find them. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And here we are with the quail, who everyone always says I don't film enough, and you're right, I don't. If you notice, there's a couple of extra colors in here. It's because we had fun today. We went to an animal auction that's really not very far from our house. It's about 20-minute drive, and this was their annual spring auction, and it was fantastic. And we did chickens. Some of them. Some of the chickens. Butt heads. I knew we'd find you guys eventually. Chickens, 3 of them. There's more. But there's some of them now. See, we do still have chickens. Every once in a while I can't find them on film because when I go to film, they're all in the bush being butt heads. But there they are. See, we have chickens. Still have chickens. Many, many chickens. There's some babies over there. Anyway, back to the quail. I was just so excited that I actually saw them. So if you notice a few extra quail, we got some extra quail at the animal auction today. And someone's going to go, oh, you're not quarantining. Yeah, I didn't quarantine these ones because these were actually from a friend of mine that had animals in the animal auction, and we change birds all the time, and I just bid on her birds because I could. So we got 4 new ones my son got, and I just heard noise behind me. That's definitely other chickens. But yes, so we were at an animal auction, scored some quail, which was fun. We also scored some hatching eggs. That was the duck eggs you saw. Cayuga duck eggs, or Cayuga cross, technically. Cayuga crossed with cull duck. They should make for interesting babies. I was excited to get those. Yes, quails. So yeah, animal auction, we had a little bit of fun. I didn't sell anything because I have already, everyone I've got for sale has already been spoken for. So yeah, I didn't sell anything because I didn't have anything in the auction. But I did buy plenty. I bought some hatching eggs. We bought some quail. Let's go check out what else we bought. So this pen is full of rabbits. That's Falcon, by the way. That big one is Falcon. He is our adult Rex. But who's in there? Who is in that house? That is Bonnie. It's a boy, but Rowan wanted to name him Bonnie. And he is a Flemish giant. Not that one in front. That's Prince. Prince, get out of the way. I just want to film Bonnie. Bonnie's behind Prince. But Bonnie is a Flemish giant. There's Bonnie. And Bonnie's just a baby, and he is a boy. Hi, Bonnie. So Bonnie is a Flemish giant. He's just a baby, and he is a little boy. And his coloring is chinchilla. So no, we don't have female Flemish giants. He is just a pet. So he's going to spend some time out here. He's going to also come in the house frequently because he is a pet for my son Rowan. And he's beautiful. And he also cost a pretty penny. Why? I don't know. But he's absolutely gorgeous. And Rowan absolutely adores him. Now, that's Falcon. There he is. Falcon. Papa Falcon is staying. That's Amber. Not Amber, that's Prince. Sorry, Amber's in a different pen. That's Prince. Prince is staying. And one of these two is staying. So, these are our boys so far, including Mr. Bonnie. He's adorable and sweet. Over here, we have Deli. Deli's in here for 2 reasons. One, she just needs to get away from her daughters. She's losing her mind. Also, we suspect she's pregnant again by Falcon because they did spend some time together. I don't know why Bonnie's going crazy. What you doing, Bonnie? Bonnie's been running around the house. Don't worry about it. Anyway, there goes Bonnie. There goes Bonnie again. Nobody's doing anything to Bonnie. Bonnie's just running around the house. It's awfully cute. But we should suspect she's pregnant because she and Falcon were sharing space for a little bit. So in case she does have babies, we do want her to have a space to do that without the interference. There goes Bonnie again. Here comes Bonnie. Bonnie's nuts. We like Bonnie. But without the interference of any of the other rabbits, so she gets her own space for a little bit. And then that's my chair where I sit and hang out with the rabbits. Over here we have a bunch of girls. We have, what's in this pen? 6 girls? There's a lot of girls. Not everybody has a name yet. That one is, this one's Andersen. That one is, I think, Trunk. I don't remember. But yeah, so bunnies everywhere. So we've got 3 pens of bunnies, 1 new one from the animal auction. The animal auction was a great deal of fun. We enjoy auctions. Sometimes I tell people that, auctions aren't the greatest thing because you don't know the health of the animal. But if it's a small town auction and you know all the attendees, by the way, that's Stump over there. Don't ask. I don't name them, Rowan does. But if it's a small town auction and you know all the attendees, then you can usually kind of be a little safer at your auction. I wouldn't attend a larger one, even though you can score some fantastic animals there. Anyway, they are absolutely adorable rabbits. We're quite pleased with the rabbits we've got. Only the one came from the auction today. Everybody else is already here. Again, people are going to ask me why she's not isolated. It's because she's from my friend Peter. Literally, we all know each other. I'm not kidding. When I say it's a small town auction, I mean it's a small town auction. We all know each other and we have fun going. And she's from my friend Peter's farm. He's from my friend Peter's farm. And I have no concerns with Peter's farm at all. If you do have concerns, or if it's an unknown area or whatever, you should absolutely quarantine 30 feet for 30 days. Usually I do. That's usually why we have rabbits around the corner that you don't see. And that's why suddenly we look like we have a lot more rabbits, because a bunch came out of quarantine. But in Bonnie's case, hi Bonnie. In Bonnie's case, I do not have to quarantine him because I am quite familiar with my friend's farm and I'm not super concerned. However, I do recommend quarantine if you have any concerns at all, or in general when you get an animal and you're not super familiar with the location that you got that animal from. 30 feet for 30 days works for a lot of different animals and will ensure the safety of your cute little herd. And these guys are absolutely adorable. Let's go see. Oh. Chicken babies. They came out of the bush. Oh, they're going back to the bush. But there's a whole bunch of them. Some silkies, some not. But there they go. See, I told you we had more chickens. Anyway, now that we've spotted some of the chickens, we're being buttheads, we are going to go see if we can't find the dogs. They're not out here with me. I suspect they're taking a nap in the house. Let's go find out. And of course, it wouldn't be a weekly roundup without checking in with the dogs. These two are lazy bums. It's also kind of warm outside, so they're hanging out in the house right now, and it's afternoon, so there's nothing to protect. So they're hanging out in the house, and Whiskey's hanging out over there. Yeah, they're just, chilling in the house, having fun, getting ready for the evening when coyotes and foxes might arrive. Never know when they're going to be called into duty here, so they're taking a nap. Or Vodka's taking a nap. Tequila's here waiting for snacks. She's hungry. Anyway, that's about it for us here today at Andersen Acres. I hope you enjoyed catching up with everyone on the farm. And yeah, we were a little late today because there was a fantastic animal auction not too far from us. Anyway, that's it for us here today. We'll see you tomorrow.